two people that are looking at the same thing can see vastly two different results. We can look at this phone and be like, yeah, this is a phone, right? We're looking at it. It looks like a phone. It works like a phone. But the result of what people's opinion, if you give the same phone to two different people, their opinion will vary. So just because one person is a professional, don't mean they know more than some other people that are not. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to look at a CNBC show, which is a mainstream media show. And we are going to talk about the content of the video. That's what we're going to talk about. But it's going to be two analysts, basically professionals that people pay in order for them to get advice on how to invest or how to make money. Well, first thing first, for me personally, I know sometimes some people cannot cover everything they need to know. So sometimes you have to hire people, right? But at the same time, you got to think about the people that you're hiring. If you're going to hire someone that you're richer than, probably is not a good idea. It's probably not a good idea for you to hire someone that you are richer than, right? Because you are obviously richer than that person. But the thing is, if you are in a situation where you want other people to manage your money, at least you got to know that they're rich. But anyways, that's besides the point. Before we get into it, just want to call you to action. Please take a moment, okay? All right? Take a moment to please subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate you by doing that. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video. So let's get into the video. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly just look over the video, right? Listen to it, input, have my own inputs basically, and talk on the video and see what's going on. I'm gonna just start it all the way from the beginning because I'm raw like that. I just want you to know that I am invested in Tesla. So you can say my opinion is biased or somewhat, right? But I am invested in the company, right? So you can say my opinion is biased, but I would like to think that I'm pretty objective, and one thing does not sway. If Tesla is doing something wrong, I will talk about it. I'll say, no, this is wrong. If they're doing something right, I'll talk about it and say, no, this is right. So I don't really know what the English term for that is, but yeah, that is why I am going to put my opinion aside and just going to try to listen to what this person has to say. Mind you, I did a video not too long ago where I show you my Tesla portfolio, what I think, why they're doing what they're doing, and I showed you some of their production numbers in the previous video. So on this current video now, I'm going to show you what these two analysts have to say. So let's get into it. Let's go.
With more on the run so far this year, Craig Irwin, Roth Capital Senior Research Analyst, and Ray Wong, Constellation Research Principal.
So the two differences between these guys, so the other guy that is wearing the black hoodie, he thinks Tesla stock will go up, and the one with the suits thinks Tesla stock would stay down, or it should be at $80. So we're gonna see his reasoning compared to the guy that thinks Tesla stock will go up. All right? Okay? All right, let's do it.
Analyst, you guys, I just don't see how you can have price targets like this. It just, I guess it's a commentary on the stock and how people feel about Tesla and Elon Musk.
Let's go.
I thought I checked the numbers to see if they were right. Ray,
let's talk about it.
You have a buy on Tesla with a $320 price target.
Smart guy.
Craig, you have an $85 price target. I mean, you guys are looking at. You're looking at.
Let me use my sound deck for the first time. $85. I can't be the only one laughing at this, right? I cannot be the only one laughing at this. So he has an 85 target price target on Tesla. So we had to pull out it. Let's laugh some more time. So funny. The guy is so funny. You think Tesla is gonna be at $85? Come on, my guy. Come on. But let's get into it. Let's do it.
Same thing. Craig, Craig, you had a hold too. When did
even him too is laughing. Him right here. This guy right here. He's laughing as well. he don't even believe himself.
you put that 85 on there? Did you? It was in 2000. What? When did you put it on?
It's been on for like a year and a half, 2 years right now. I don't remember exactly when I put it on.
Your privates are in a vice, man. Craig, aren't they? I mean, aren't you howling in pain, huh?
Heck no, man. Heck no, right? The point today is price cuts work, right? There's demand for EVs out there.
Look at what he just said. Look at what he just said. He said the point today is price cuts work. There's demand for EV out there. Put both of them together. What does that say? That means there's a potential. There is a potential that Tesla stock will be higher in the future, because if you lower demand, you cut the price, right? If you cut the price, it will increase demand. Sorry. If you cut the price, it will increase the demand. And they are building all this factory to add production. Guess what's going to happen? The stock price is going to go up over time. You know, let's laugh at this guy one more time. Let's go. It's just too much, man. The comedy is too much out here. You get me? But let's get back into it.
EVs are something compelling to a tranche of consumers. EVs are inevitable, right? That is the punchline today. But when you step back and you say this 6% move is a $50 billion increase to the market cap, and you look at the market cap of Ford today at just $60 billion.
Oh my God, let's do it again. Well, let's do it again. We gotta do it. This guy is just too funny. It's too funny because it's comparing Tesla to Ford. It's comparing a lean, agile machine that is being run by arguably the smartest man in the world, period, that has ever existed. Is comparing that company. Is comparing that company to Ford. You know, like ridiculously ridiculous. It's ridiculously ridiculous that he's talking about this. How about that?
That puts it very clearly in context. Tesla has more than 100 other competing EV models coming to market to compete against their four mainline units.
Well, that's also a very stupid point. That's a very stupid point, because you cannot say just because you have 4 cars and the other person has 100, that means the other person is going to do better than the person that has 4. Person that has 4 probably has the ability to be able to last longer and grow, because their stuff is not complicated as compared to the person that has 100 model, right? You get it? This guy is worth laughing at, man.
You know, many of those are going to be wildly successful. The same pressure we saw in the back end of last year that brought this thing basically down to 100 is going to build into the end of this year when those models actually launch, and it's going to intensify next year. So the valuation, it's absurd. It's egregiously overvalued, but I get it. It's a consensus long. It's a company that's executing. That's why I don't have a sell rating. I have a neutral rating, because I got a lot of levers.
Again, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's laugh at this guy, right? What a bag of contradiction. What a bag of contradiction. If you say something is worth A, then you have to have the backbone to back it up. How can you say a stock at the time of this show, a stock that is currently worth $277, almost $300, United States dollars, ego, with ego, you know, money, owo, That's how you call money in different languages. In different languages. United States dollars. The stock is literally worth almost 300 United States dollars. Dollars like this. That is what the Lord. It is what the Lord. Okay. Tesla stock as a company, in my opinion, is way valuable than what we're even looking at right now. Okay. But this guy says one thing and does the other. So for me, I cannot trust his advice because I'm sure he's probably not taking his advice. He's probably a low-key Tesla stock owner. Because if you think the stock's supposed to be $8, $80, I'm sorry. You think it's supposed to be $80? Well, guess what? You need to tell your investors to sell it. Because the stock is obviously worth 277 right now, and you think it's worth 80. So let's get back into it and listen to what nonsense he's going to talk about again.
What is bizarre? Craig, you got an $85 price target. How can you have it's a 277. That should be a sell rate. Nothing about what you're saying makes sense, Craig. And I mean, I understand it could happen, but you got to acknowledge it. If you were a customer of Roth or a client of Roth and they were following your advice and they watched it go from wherever it is back to where it is now, they'd be saying, that's putting
80. He thinks it should be at 80. And can you imagine if they don't take his advice? They take his advice. The people that pay him, right? They take his advice. They would be. Can you imagine if they put $80 in? It would have 3 times already. Just from today. Not even talking about the potential of what Tesla is doing right now. They have all these factories all over the place, producing all these different products. Countries are literally begging them to come and put the factory in their country, right? So the potential for the company is still huge.
A lot of faith in you being right eventually, Craig, right?
That's not what the institutional investors are saying. That's not what the CIOs of the world are saying. Around 70% of the CIOs out there say there's no way they would buy something like Tesla. The guys that are long Tesla are...
Let's do it. Let's do it again. Oh my God, this is so funny. Oh my God, this guy is so funny. Who are these people that they're saying that there's no way in the world they're gonna buy Tesla? Well, good. Don't invest. Let other people invest in here and get filthy rich in the process.
Momentum players, right? They behave a lot like retail in the way they trade things, but they move much faster and have much higher quality information. And many of them don't fundamentally disagree with me at all about the issue at the back end of the year.
Ray, you disagree, Ray, with
I think
one thing that I want you to do with this guy is this new guy, the second guy here. Let's see his angle, okay?
This is a market cap raid, right? There's massive automation, fully integrated.
Right off the bat, is hitting with facts. Because it said this is a market cap rating. They hit him with automation. He's going to be listing lists of things that Tesla is actually doing. So let's listen.
Supply chain, optimization of government subsidies. There's no other car company that can beat them at this game right now in terms of scale, other than BYD in terms of in China. And so they're taking market share and market cap from all the other players. And so the goal is to get as many vehicles on the road as you can to get their AI out there, get their mapping out there, and ultimately get to self-driving. The end game is not to be just an EV maker. It's multiple business lines that people are betting on, from insurance to self-driving to energy generation and distribution. So cars are just part one. And if I was Craig and I'm looking just at the car side, I'd agree with him. But all the other things on the other end of that raid makes a big difference. And with a $9,500 profit margin to play with versus GM at $2,100 versus Hyundai at $1,000 or Ford at negative $760 per vehicle, they're taking market share and they're taking market cap.
Do you guys see that? You guys see that? The guy just hit with facts, back to back. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video. And the point of today's video is, just because someone is like a professional at something, you still have to check their track record. Okay, you need to check their track record, because the other guy said Tesla stock supposed to be worth $88 in his opinion, and the other guy said it should be worth over $300 in his opinion. And the first guy that said the stock supposed to be worth 80, we had to laugh at him, right? Because he had a lot of funny things going on, so we had to laugh. We had to laugh at him because it was very, very funny. The guy is basically a clown, in my opinion. Okay, because we all allowed to have opinion. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that to you because sometimes the main takeaway from this video is that sometimes just because some people are professionals don't mean you should completely listen to them. You should question them. You should test them. You should see their track record and see if it makes sense. I don't know who is giving this guy money to manage, or who is getting advice from this guy and actually using it, because if they are going to lose a lot of money now and also in the future. Anyways, guys, that is besides the point. I'm done for today. Thank you so much for rocking with me and being the best part of this channel. Appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye. Bye.